There will be two final performances of Cirque du Soleil's Dralion at the Rush Center in Ashwaubenon today. On Friday, I was given a backstage pass and learned what it takes to keep those incredible acrobats in shape. Take a look at all of the props backstage here of Cirque du Soleil's Dralion, which is performing here at the Rush Center in Ashwaubenon. Did you know that they take about 19 semi-trailers to pack in all of their stuff, everything from stage equipment to props, even exercise equipment? You can imagine how in shape the acrobats for this show need to be in to perform the way that they do. The man who helps them get into shape is Michael. He's the head coach for Dralion. Good morning, Michael.
Good morning.
So tell us how many acrobats you work with and how often.
So there's around 40 acrobats on Dralion, and they work generally every day. Our schedule is Monday, Tuesday off, but then from Wednesday to Sunday they're in working every single day. They train before. All of this exercise equipment they'll use before and even during and after the show to keep themselves in shape.
Okay, so this is a look at some of the exercise equipment. What are we looking at here?
So here we have a Pilates reformer. Pilates exercises are really great for the acrobats because it makes them think about their posture, strengthening their core, and being able to work on those little muscles that sometimes we forget about.
Okay, so you maybe want to show me
yeah, so we're going to do
things.
a little shoulder stabilization exercise here.
Okay.
So you're going to take the straps in your hand, you're going to sit up nice and tall. So what you're going to think about with this is a nice posture, drawing the shoulder blades just generally slightly together and down so they're flat on your back there. And you're just going to press the straps backwards on an exhale. Good. And that was really good. So you want to try and you can bring that forward again.
That's tough. And I can imagine they have to have some pretty stable arms and shoulders.
Exactly. Because as they're doing handstands, as they're doing acrobatics, they're doing flips, we can start to have some problems with those shoulders. So this, and obviously this isn't a range where, you know, it's pretty easy.
Right.
Obviously when they start to move, they still have to be able to stabilize and keep that strength in whatever posture they're in.
And they really have to work on balance as well.
So then, continuing on, yeah, so that's, you know, shoulders, upper body type stuff. Here we're going to be working on the lower limbs. This you're going to stand on, you're going to stand up, and you're going to try to balance. That's going to be great for ankle stabilization. So you can see right away that you have to work that ankle in order to stay today.
And then I'm trying to imagine holding another acrobat as they do, right?
Exactly. But it's also good for, you know, active, very, very powerful acts like the trampoline, where they're jumping and they're pushing, and it's very easy for them to have an instability in their ankle, you know, roll your ankle. So if their ankles are stronger, then, you know, hopefully we're going to have less of those types of injuries.
And finally, you're going to show us something with their core that you work them out.
So again, everything you see here, we're kind of challenging the core, but then if you get down to specific ab exercises, we use this a lot as well as other ab exercises, but from here they can just roll themselves forward and start to come up in ab crunches. You're going to exhale as they do that. And then of course they can go on from there. They can start to challenge their obliques. We also use it if they're going to do exercises with weights. They can sit on the ball instead of sitting on these if they once again want to challenge their core and work on that further. Because that's extremely important for the acrobats to have that strong core as they're going through the acrobatics. If they're loose and they're unable to stabilize, that's when they're going to start to have some problems and some injuries.
Well, thank you so much for this, you know, very rare behind the scenes look. Really kind of neat to hear how these acrobats have to stay in shape, because it's incredible what they do out there on stage.
You're welcome.
Michael, thank you so much.
Yeah.